皆さんこんにちは、とも先生です。Let's start Japanese Kanji lesson for JLPT N5 level from this video. Japanese sentences are usually written in hiragana, katakana, and kanji, and there is no space between each word. Let's think if a sentence is written in only hiragana. You can read it, but it is hard to read and understand fast, isn't it? Now, let's change this sentence written in hiragana and kanji. 庭には鶏が2羽いました。It's much easier to read and understand fast, right? So without learning kanji, it is impossible to move on to the next level. I know learning kanji is really tough for those who are not familiar with it. Moreover, one kanji has multiple ways to read. So in this lesson, let me introduce what Japanese kanji is and how to read and write kanji properly. I'll give you some tips to study kanji too. Then let's get started. If this video helped you learning Japanese, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up to make more videos like this. さあ、始めましょう。As we learned, each hiragana and katakana represents one sound, and it doesn't have any meaning by itself. However, each Japanese kanji represents the meaning of the word, and there are many words that have the same sound. So without kanji, it is hard for you to understand what the word means. Does it mean day? Or does it mean fire? That's why we need to learn kanji to read Japanese. Then let's learn how to read kanji. First, let me introduce what KUN-reading and ON-reading are. This kanji means soil, and it is read tsuchi do. As Japanese kanji is from Chinese character, one kanji has both Japanese local sound and Chinese sound. That's why there are KUN-reading and ON-reading in Japanese kanji. KUN-reading is from Japanese sound. Kun shows the meaning of the kanji character. So when you listen to the KUN-reading of kanji tsuchi, you can understand the meaning of the kanji soil. On-reading is from Chinese reading. On means sound, so on-reading is close to the Chinese sound of the kanji character. Kanji has both KUN-reading and ON-reading. Here you can see a kanji letter, kuru, read by KUN-reading, and rainen, read by ON-reading. However, many of kanji letters have not only one, but several kun and on readings. Let's see one of kanji for example. This is one of the most popular kanji letters in Japan, which means day. Even this one letter has 5 ways to read. Hi, ka, bi as kun reading. Nichi, jitsu as on reading. You might be intimidated to see all these kuns and ons, but please don't. I'll give you a tip to read kanji. When learning kanji, I suggest you not try to memorize all the kun readings and on readings of the character. You might be able to memorize all, but it'll take a lot of time and effort. Here are 5 words made up with the letter hi. Instead of memorizing all the kuns and ons of the kanji, let's try to memorize the whole word's meaning and reading itself, and see how the kanji is read in each word. 子供の日 Children's Day 2日 The second day 日曜日 Sunday 毎日 Every day 休日 Holiday And sometimes there are the words that have special readings, which is totally different from both KUN and ON reading, such as 今日 today, 明日 tomorrow. So let's try to memorize the word and its reading instead of memorizing all the KUNs and ONs of the kanji. Kanji characters look complicated, but they are made up of lines, dots, and L-shaped lines. Following the right stroke order will help you to write kanji efficiently. Focus on where to start and finish, and how long each stroke is, because if the length of the stroke is different, the kanji letters are different. In our kanji lessons, I will introduce JLPT N5 kanji letters with the sample words, so you can learn how the kanji is read in each word. And the stroke order of each kanji will be shown too, so you can also practice kanji writing with it. Now, are you ready to start the JLPT N5 kanji lesson? Then see you in the next lesson. Thank you for watching. Hope this video helped you learning Japanese. Please subscribe and give like on this video. I would love to get your comment and question too. See you in the next video. 継続は力なり。